Hello, friends. Man. Just trying to let it all go today. Give it up to God. My daughter's been sick the past couple days, and I'm grateful I can be there to support her. And it's also a bit, a lot to have her all day, and be balancing my own emotions and things I'm going through. I've had her in the past all day, but lately she's been going to preschool in the morning, which has given me time to do my schoolwork. But we balanced it well today. I'm just also going through some stuff personally that I'm really working on giving to God. I've noticed that I've just kind of gone numb today. I have cried and felt the depths of the emotions, but then I kind of just go numb and dissociate from it, and I really don't want to continue that habit anymore. It's just finding this balance of not fully closing my heart off, but not just crying all day. When I have the time and the space to do that, I will. Or I should. I don't know, should, but you know what I mean? I intend to. But lately I don't have the time and space to just cry all day, so. But I would like to be able to still feel and not just put all the walls up and go completely numb. You know what I mean? I don't want to just be numb and dissociating all day. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to still open my heart and feel and not just sob all day. So I guess to do that, I need a couple days where I'm just sobbing. I don't know. Probably something like that. I need some time to be able to cry more. And I did that. I think it's just maybe opening my heart more to God. It doesn't have to be to feeling the depths of all my emotions that are stored, but just opening my heart to Jesus and letting him hold me through this. And I think that'll bring me more joy, because I think I dissociate when I have a lot of emotions to process, because it's so deep and it's just so much crying, and it's okay, also you can still be happy in this. I think too, I trained myself in the past, just the behaviors and beliefs I would teach myself when I was way younger, high school, whatever, was that if something happened or I was feeling depressed or sad, I was stuck in it. Nothing else that would happen would bring me joy. So when a lot of these emotions were happening today, I would get kind of stuck in them. Even when I finished crying, I just kind of go numb, and now the day's ruined and now it's bad. But that's not true, emotions can pass through you and you can let them go. And you can come back to joy and love. And so I'm really working on that and coming into that space. I'm getting ready to go to work soon. And I'm going to put my 2 weeks in today. I am blessed enough to not have to worry about finances too much at this current moment, because I'm in school. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. So I don't need this job to survive. It definitely was helping me have a little bit more spending money, but I don't need it to survive. And I enjoyed it a lot before in the past. It was my time to myself, especially when I was living with my ex. It was my time to go out into the world and be away from the family unit and have something for myself. And it just slowly has lost the joy in that space. And things are just shifting and changing. And I just feel that I would love right now to be able to, I'd still be watching my daughter because she wouldn't go to the babysitter, but I would just be watching her until my ex gets off work, and then I would have the whole evening to just cry, or to read the Bible, or take videos, or record a podcast, or catch up on some homework. I'd actually have that abundance of time, versus right now I'm about to go stand at a register for 5 hours, And it's cool. I'll interact with people. I like my coworkers. I serve customers. They're what they need. I work at a grocery store, a Whole Foods store. So it's nice. I enjoy the discount. I enjoy the people. But it's just getting to the point where I'm about to go spend 5 hours just kind of standing there. And the other day I did it and I journaled a lot more. And I was more intentional with my time and my processing within myself, So I can do that. But I'd rather spend those 5 hours at home crying, processing my emotions, or recording a podcast, or with a friend, or doing homework. There's other things I can do with that time that would be a bit more I don't want to say useful, like I need to always be productive, but I've just gotten to a point where I just don't feel this job is serving me anymore. So, yeah. So I'm going to put my 2 weeks in today. I think I'm about to go buy some vitamins first because that shit's expensive and I have a discount right now. So buy some vitamins first and then put my 2 weeks in. Honestly though. I mean, I assume I would still have my discount for the next 2 weeks because I'm still working. But yeah, that just is where I'm feeling led to right now, because in the next few months I graduate in June, and then it's summer, and then wherever God's taking me next, so I don't need to be tied to this job and that holding me in any way, because it doesn't serve me anymore, so I want to be able to release that and move forward. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows. It's a lot being a parent, my friend. Especially like I co-parent with my ex. So it's weird to say like a single parent, but when you are in the house alone with your child, like that's single parenting. I know it's a different thing when you're a single parent and you're not co-parenting. I know, very different things, but it's different. It's different. And just being a parent in general, like I dropped my daughter off early to her babysitter so that I could have time before I work. So I dropped her off like 3:15. I don't work till 4. And like I feel guilty about it. I'm like, I should be spending the time that I have with her. And I'm like, bruh, you need a little bit of time for you, It's wild, because I love her and she gets upset when I leave, so of course I'm gonna want to like spend more time with her, but it's like, dude, you also need to spend more time with me, with God, with yourself, with the Lord. I don't know. God bless you.